Hey guys, what's up? It's Alec Torelli, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the best practices I've learned, mostly thanks to my amazing wife, about how to grow your poker bankroll. Perhaps this is one of the things I get asked the most, and if you're looking for ways to allocate more money toward poker or your side hustle, you're in the right place. But before we jump in, if you're new to this channel, Conscious Poker is for you if you want to become that poker player that everyone is afraid to play against and that's the most confident in your game. If that sounds like you, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We release new videos on a weekly basis and you'll get first access to when they become available so you can stay sharp and improve your game. Now let's jump in. This may sound obvious in hindsight, but there are really only two ways to grow your bankroll. You can save more money or you can make more money. In this video, we're going to focus on saving more as it's the easiest and most direct way to immediately increase your poker bankroll. If you want videos on how to make more at the table, check out our Hand of the Day series on this channel, where I review some of the biggest and most interesting hands in poker, including those I've played. I also reviewed your hands as well. You can also check out our membership program, which is one of the best places to learn poker on the internet. You'll get access to weekly strategy videos about things that I don't share anywhere else, monthly coaching with myself, a private members only area with a Conscious Poker coach and myself and a group of motivated players just like you who are all looking to take their games to the next level. Joining is free for a limited time. We made a 14-day trial for you guys to join as well, so click the link below to learn more about our membership program. But before we begin, let me get a few things out of the way. First, I'm not advocating you save every dollar and don't enjoy your life for the sake of growing your bankroll. Instead, I'm challenging you to prioritize your spending to activities, experiences, and things that ultimately serve your deeper desires, which may mean you're foregoing temporary pleasures or indulgences. We live in a world where, for the most part, people mistakenly value punting hard on flashy things, especially here on social media. Too many people are funding the lifestyle, and as a result, everyone thinks it's cool to buy dumb things they don't need to impress people they don't know. The result is it handicaps us when it comes to living our ideal life and growing our bankroll. Second, we need to begin taking full accountability for our life situation, and that starts with us as individuals. Nobody can do it for us. I believe we should begin by accepting that our spending and actually what our life looks like is a reflection of our priorities. If you're auditing your life situation and find that it doesn't look how you want, perhaps it's time to get real with the fact that up until this point, your habits, especially around spending, haven't been conducive to getting you what you want. There's good news though. If you change those habits, well, you can change your life. A great effective way to do this that's worked really well for me is treat money like a game, where the object is to be as efficient as possible. And once again, not necessarily saving every dollar you make, but maximizing for happiness as the goal. I also find this practice helps me treat money with the respect it deserves, which as a poker player is easy to lose sight of. Now let's do this. Here are the 5 simple ways you can grow your poker bankroll. Number 5, eat out less. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for incredible dates and experiences, but isn't it true that the less often you do something, the more of a novelty it becomes? Why not change your perspective toward eating out and make it truly something to look forward to by only indulging on occasion? Cooking at home is a great way to eat healthy, connect with family, save money, and to have a healthy way to disconnect from the stresses of the day. Instead of looking at it like a chore, again, make it fun by treating it like a game. Experiment with new dishes and ingredients or find a cookbook you enjoy. Or try to optimize each dish by making it the healthiest you can for the least amount of money. Get creative, whatever works. Number 4 is shop wisely. I can't tell you how many times I buy the exact same thing for half off or more because I have no shame in where I shop at all. I'm all about efficiency and don't care what other people think. Why pay $10 for a bag of cashews at Whole Foods when they cost $4 at TJ Maxx? That's just plain stupid. The same is true for so many other products. Shop smart and give up the idea that you always have to be trendy. Far too many people live in their heads and are afraid of being judged by others, and they let that dictate their behavior. The result is they're buying things to impress people they don't know, to front, or because of insecurity. And all this ultimately comes at the cost of your own happiness because your resources aren't being channeled to your highest priorities. Guys, we need to get to a place where we aren't concerned with the opinions of others, and that means not buying things to show off. I'd love for our society to actually get to a point where we believe it's cool to find deals. Come on, let's set the trend. Number 3 is reduce subscriptions. I can't tell you how many people I talk to who are subscribed to useless things they hardly use. Try to consolidate as much as possible and only consume what you need. A great way to do this is set a monthly budget for what you consume. You can also be hardcore and cancel every subscription you have, except your Conscious Poker membership, of course, and only resubscribe to what you actually miss after 2 weeks. That's next level. Number 2 is do the 30-day challenge. The next time you want to buy something, write it down, and instead of punting, commit to waiting 30 days before you buy it. If you still want it, go back and buy it then. In doing this, I found that 90% of the time the impulse passes, and truthfully, I've never in my life missed out on something I couldn't get later. And the number one way to grow your bankroll is hands down to track your spending. What gets measured gets managed, and if there's one habit I've adopted that's made the biggest impact on my saving, it's tracking where every dollar goes. There are free worksheets available at alectorelli.com or at the link in the description below to help you do this, and it's the exact system I use to get my finances in order. While there are many ways to track your spending, the easiest is probably to spend every dollar on a credit card and track it through mint.com. Mint is awesome because it categorizes expenses for you by category so you can see where your leaks are. If you're like many poker players and deal strictly with cash, simply write down every dollar you spend on a notepad on your phone and input it into a spreadsheet later. Simply getting a clear idea of how much you spend per month will likely shock you. In having my clients and readers do this exercise, almost everyone finds they can cut 20% without much sacrifice. Imagine what that could do to your bankroll or goals. Which tip was your favorite? What hacks do you have to grow your bankroll? I'm always looking to learn and grow, and I know the community is as well, so be sure to share your thoughts in a comment below. Smash that like button and subscribe to our channel because there's new awesome content coming your way soon. Thanks for your attention, and I'll see you in the next video.